Yo, 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 yo. Oh, man. What an interesting start to the day. What an interesting start to the day. My goodness. Hold on. And it all starts with this, by the way. This is coffee, which is now black coffee. And I will explain that story. But do any of you guys... First of all, Soul, hello. I'm a little discombobulated. Alright, a little discombobulated. But, do any of you guys own, like, a Keurig? Okay. Well, if you do, you'll know that you have to clean it. And the way that you clean it is you put, you know, water and vinegar in there, and then you run it through the system, right? Like, it gets all the gunk out. Well, I just found out today, as, you know, the non-chemist that I am, that the vinegar and the creamer, they don't mix. So I tried to get a cup of coffee this morning, and apparently there was still some vinegar left in the system, and so thus it mixed into my coffee, and I tried to put the creamer in there, and the creamer all solidified. So if you guys want to do a little science experiment at home, okay, if you're, you know, you got nothing going on, literally go take vinegar and get your mom's or dad's coffee creamer and try to mix it. And that's what my coffee looked like, and I didn't realize it, and so I took a sip, and it had to be one of the worst things I have ever put in my mouth. Like, the consistency was absolutely horrendous. Anyway, that's why I was a few minutes late to the stream. Oh, man. Oh, goodness. Woods, what's going on? All right, let's send out the announcement that I'm live. What a start. What a start to the day. My God. All right, hold on. Okay. Yeah, exactly, man. It was not my favorite thing to have ever tried. Literally, it just gets chunky. Like it turns the creamer into a solid. I kid you not. All right. First thing I hear is put in my mouth. Come on, bruh. All right. And yeah, we're just doing forts right now on the farms, so we're chilling. But there are, but what? Okay, Des. So I guess I told the story. You gotta like rewind to the very start of the stream. But essentially, what happens is I had a Keurig, right? A Keurig is those things that, you know, you get the little K cups, the Keurig cups, and then you make coffee, right, in the morning. So I had to clean my Keurig, and you do that by mixing water and white vinegar and running it through the system a few times. Well, I was like, okay, I think I've run it through enough times. I'll just make a cup of coffee. So I made a cup of coffee, and in that cup of coffee, apparently there was still vinegar. And I didn't know this, but when you mix vinegar and whatever the hell is in coffee creamer, it becomes a solid. And so my coffee creamer ruined my coffee this morning. And yeah, so it is what it is. So now I'm drinking coffee, but instead of creamer, there's no creamer in here. I put some honey in there. So yeah, black coffee with honey. That's what this is. Oh, man. Kane, you're in your kingdom recruitment? Yeah, but not the head of it anymore. What's up, Hum? What did I launch the longest rallies of all time? Okay. Oh, I can't join this. Sorry, Jay. RAP. Normally, I don't launch my own rallies anymore, but I'm trying to spend my own AP. I just spam join. And then I start kicking people that are not doing 2+1. Or 1+1 or 2+1 with farms. Our coverage has been quite nice, though, I will say. We'll hop over to the main. Also, there are actually KvKs happening, right? Can somebody give me some chords or kingdom numbers? I hear, what is it, 2774 is fighting? I think I saw a marker. That's J Kane. What? Why is Muhammad not in there? Hold on. 2218 is fighting? It's just past 7 fights? Oh, so like the really fun stuff, huh? Wait, are there artifacts? Can we get can we get what's it the Sargon Sebutai dream going? Hello? Like, man, I would love to get the Sargon Sebutai. Alright. I feel like I did everything before stream, so now it's like I don't know what to do. Oh, you know what? So, I still don't have a job, for those of you who aren't familiar with the story. The government is still shut down, but I did just come across some money, which was nice. So, maybe I buy a few bundles today. Who knows? Who knows? Although there's nothing really good to buy. Like Coda, but I don't know. None of these bundles really speak to me, man. I feel like it's best if I just spread out the spending and yeah. What's up, Apache? Where do you find good players? We're looking for an archer rally after this, KvK. I'll say this. You find good players by doing well yourself. If you are a strong kingdom and you prove yourself in KvK, then the players will find you. But if you really want to like go out and find good players, I mean, generally it's the people that you play against, right? Like, hey, you know, you notice them in game and you start talking to them in game and you kind of strike up conversations that way. You got 11 days, right? 11 days for what? Don't buy any of that? Yeah, I don't really want to buy any of it. There are artifacts, but I don't know people in these kingdoms. Oh, yeah. I mean, maybe I just start linking them to stream and be like, hey, I'll just go watch your stuff if you rally with Sargon Sebutai. I can't believe nobody in the world has a wedge imp set anymore. No one. Also, look what I got. Did I show you this? I got the butterfly. And not only that, but my other Cav set got balanced. So we're looking juicy now. In fact, I had Boba help me out here. Where is it? I just put it on my profile before I started the stream. This is the account now. I don't know. Can you guys even see this? My imp set, other imp set, Delta, second wedge, primary wedge. And then, yeah, so we're chilling. I did get butterfly off stream, yeah. Guys, I am not a hoarder. Look at my armaments. This is what I can open on stream for you guys right now. You like this? 0, none. I literally get the daily. I get the daily from the supply depot, and I open that shit immediately. So, yeah, I'm not a hoarder, guys. I've never been one. I can't do it. Just not something that I generally am able to do. Guys, even gold keys. Where are my gold keys? I have 94. In fact, that's a lot. Let's open them up. Yeah, I rip these open pretty much as soon as possible. The only reason I don't rip open silver keys is because they are essentially useless. Ooh, turn right. I'll take it. 7 days to migrate to 81. Hey, man. We're looking forward to having you here. Our recovery is going pretty well. We're averaging about anywhere from 10 to, honestly, 10 to 30 forts at any given time in the day. And then we get probably, I'd say 7 of these a day. So, yeah, we're doing well. The number will only go up the more players we have. Although, I will say, a lot of the people launching rallies, you know, myself, for example, are farms with infinite AP. So it's like DJ, Cerno, Slick Mini. So we're going to have to decide which farms we can keep. I will say though, Slick is averaging. I mean, he's got 3 farms, I think. Yeah, three farms. He's averaging almost 200 forts a day. That's just him, by the way. 200 forts a day from just him. Could have used those gold keys for AM. No, I don't use gold keys for AM. That's low point stuff. I get like 2,600 points for AM, so I do gem quests and bundle quests for AM. 210 gold keys and 420 crystal keys. Very different mentality. Yeah, I mean, who knows? Oh, I can do dispatches. Here. Is this good for you guys? I didn't save my dispatches. There. Boom. I can open this on stream if I'm streaming in 6 hours. Oh, man. It's not enough. 200 on each or total? Total? Yeah, I think it's total. Also, how much of I got 163 of these. Oh, did the shop reset? Nice. Nice. Okay. It just refreshed. So everybody on stream, if you're watching the stream, go and get your speed ups from the shop. And then I guess I'll just wait. 2,000 currency. We grind. We ball. Oh, okay. Man, not having coffee this morning, really. I mean, guys, I say this morning and it's almost 1 o'clock, but I'm unemployed, all right? Honestly, though, I'm getting like, I don't know, maybe 10 hours of sleep a night. I usually go to bed around like 2 a.m. in the morning now, and I usually get out of bed at like 10 o'clock. So it's not bad, not bad. What's up, Mr. Malik? How you doing on speed ups? Pretty well, considering where I was at the end of KvK. So guys, chat, help me remember here. When did I get out of KvK? I've been in off season for like 3 weeks, right? But I think I haven't been fighting for at least a month. And I ended the KvK at 300 flat days of speeds. So I had no healing speed ups, and I had 300 days of speed ups. And then training speed ups, I've gotten quite a lot. So, but yeah, so 3 weeks in the off season. Now, I have not like been crazy spending. I did max buy 1 bundle. I think. What did I? Oh yeah, I bought the Dunes bundle, the whatever, the camel event. So I bought that, and that event was honestly insane. But not even possible to get 200 on each. Yeah, I literally don't. I agree with them. I do not think it's possible to get 200 on each. Hey King, could you show the rankings for the kingdom? Sure. Rankings. We'll go what? Individual power. So we've got Moof over here, and then we have New Migrant, Zenith Pusher, Zenith Pusher, Zenith Pusher. Actually, all these people push Zenith. Zenith, not Zenith, and then Zenith 11th place. Sorry, friends, I know you're in chat. Hey, man. 11th place Zenith. That was tough. Cerno, no Zenith. Charlie, no Zenith, but Bush Zenith. Yeah. So that's the power. And then we got individual kills. Oh, I mean, wow, I actually didn't think I was number 1. That's pretty cool. But I guess I'm number 1 for overall kill points. After migration, I don't know if I will be anymore. I can't remember. We might be getting one more that's higher than me. But we are getting some 3535 people. So Malik, I think you asked that. So yeah, we're grinding. We are grinding. Oh, I won. Okay. Now, so guys, I don't know if you guys know. All right, there's a little history here between us and 1568. So we're playing them in this Canyon Clash. How did this go? Also, I modified my lineup. You guys can see I'm running Philip Shajar instead of Trajan. My thought process there was I think Shajar is pretty mandatory if you have her. She's just so tanky and she heals so much. It's I don't know how you don't have Shajar in today's, if you do have her, you should put her in your lineup. And then I think Philip is just better than Trajan, right? Like, Philip does a little bit of damage, but he buffs everybody. And with Trajan, not all my commanders are doing skill damage anymore, right? Like, my BQ Liu Che, which is arguably my strongest March, right? Like, doesn't do any skill damage. So the Trajan I didn't love. And so naturally I just kind of said I like the Philip more. And so here I am. But it seems like I won that pretty easily. Alright. Okay, so you said 2218 was in KvK, right? Also, I have to talk about our migration timeline. Hold on. Brad Constantine over Guanskippy? Yeah, for the offlane. There's a lot to talk about. Because I think I have a registration date for 1981. It's not confirmed, but I feel like it's pretty much confirmed. Yeah, with joins, he's 450 total. Yeah, it's kind of insane. Hold on. In fact, I can pull up for the day. Let's see. Where is it, Slick? It's we've got a 4-tracker in which chat? 4-tracking? Alright. This is what we're looking at. I'll let you guys look at people still garrisoning with Hera YSS in the big 2025. And I will go see if I can pull up this 4-tracker. Hey, yo, Slick, I'm beating you today. There, hold on. Let's see if I can actually pull this up. Oh, dude, I'm on the wrong... Hold on. I just realized that I'm on the wrong recorder. Okay. Well, I think that's just gonna have to be what we're going with today. Okay. And we will actually turn this stuff on. I was recording, guys. That's my excuse here. All right. Gotta get the push-up per members on screen. You guys know how it works. Okay. Let's see if I can pull this up. Is this it? Yeah, okay. Oh, I think you guys can see this. Let me know. Can you guys see this? There. Okay. All right. So, these are the forts for the day. I think, yeah, so this is today. We've done 875 so far. Now, I was up late last night joining forts. But, yeah, so generally, we're doing a good bit. Now, if we go to last week, yeah, so we averaged 1,282 forts per day. And Slick did 831 forts per farm. Now, I think he was joining, right? So, like, generally, you know, Slick, correct me if I'm wrong, but you do all 3 farms in 3, or you join in every rally, right? So it's like 1 fort is 3 farms. So, yeah, honestly, an absolutely insane job. I think I spent most of last week, I'm down here, 24th. I spent most of last week doing auto barb, but you know how it goes. And then, yeah, like yesterday he did, you know, however many this is. So, yeah, he's been doing an awesome job. Awesome job, man. Anyway, we're back. We're back. Background looks different. You moved in your new place yet? Yeah, this is the new place. So, honestly, it's this is a lion. No. It's a tiger? I think it's a tiger. It's a tiger, you know? And then I just ordered this couch that you guys can see behind me. I would show you the rest of my room right now, actually, but I have laundry on the floor. So, we're not going to do that. But I also got a coffee table and we're chilling. So, yeah, now that everything is finally set up and done, I've like officially moved in and it feels good, man. Feels really, really good. Would you not count Slick? Hey, man. At this point, back in the day, like, I'll say this. If you are going through the hoops to have, like, do I even say this on stream? Even if you're botting, if you're still doing it, I don't really care. For farm forts, like, you know what? I don't care. It's helping everybody recover. It's clearly like a selfless thing that you're doing. Like, now if you're like bot farm filling, like in KvK, that's different. Or, you know, but if you're yeah, I mean, who cares, man? All right. I think it's time that I relaunch some rallies here. I will say, I am almost done with this farm's AP, though. Look at this. That's an apartment, man. Which call will you go? Dark is, what do you mean, man? And what's up, Nico? Yeah, so look, I have spent this this farm down from 1,000,000 action points down to 811. Woo! So that was a lot of work. Oh. Bro, I can't. Thank you. Thank you. Now, I still have a lot of work to go on these other farms. All right. I don't even know how much AP I have on this one. It shouldn't be as much as my others. I've been putting in some work, but... yeah, 7,000 on this, so... we're getting there on this guy. Bruh. There we go. Do you have any new migrants since your migration stream? Big Cal, we do. Yeah, we have a few. I'll go ahead and I'll look through a few of them. Part of me, though, like, I don't want to do, like, a large Welcome to 81 migration stream until we have everybody here. I'll be honest, we're still expecting, like, 20 more people. So, yeah, and a lot of those are coming from the 2377 KvK. So, I'm kind of waiting until... we do that, and then after then, you know, I'll feel a little bit better. Come on, guys. We know not to join my rallies. We know this. Skyforge, come on, man. You noob. Alright. Let's, I'll kick him, and then I gotta join on my phone. There we go. And yeah, Slick does have some absolutely juicy farms. Although, Slick, I'm not going to lie, man. My farms are going to be... And Hum, you're going to like to hear this too. My farms are probably going to be as fat as they were last KvK, which is honestly ridiculous. Why can I not kick? Do I not have R4 on this farm anymore? Oh, only my main. Okay. The speed ups that I'm generating this offseason are honestly pretty insane on my farms. There, let's and okay, now back to the main, and I'll kick the people that joined because they are noobs. All right, how many from 3535? A good handful, man. I am not going to get into specifics until they are actually here. In one offseason or over time? Josh, what do you mean? Yo, can you show your gear setup on the farms that allow you to run level 7 forts on them? I got a ton. I'm stopping them at level 4 or 5 forts. They're lower than yours. Yeah, give me a second, man. Oh, no, no, no. That's not what I meant to do. Yep, and then I join. So for those of you who don't know, this is literally what I do. And now that I've been unemployed, oh my goodness, this is what I've been doing, like all day. It's crazy, bro. I've just been spamming bar forts on 5 accounts. Now, generally, I don't launch the rallies because obviously this is kind of inefficient, joining 5 accounts in one. But on stream, normally what I do, guys, is I'll send all my farms, I'll send them to the gold pit, and then I'll get R4 on my farms, and then I will join everyone's rally. Like, I'd be in Muhammad's rally, Marge is a farm, Slick's a farm, Cure, like, I would join Cure's rally, and then I'd kick Monster. And I know it's, like, super, super annoying, right? Like, if I'm kicking your marches out, but we end up getting, like, 30 rallies going at once, and then I'm filling probably, I mean, how many? It's 4 per farm, so I am, reinforcing 20 rallies at once. That's literally what I've been doing while I am jobless. I am literally doing jobless activities. I mean, that is some jobless ass shit right there. And oh god, 1901 imp soon? Probably not, but there's a chance that we hit silver MPO. Maybe during like pre-KvK or something. Death, what's up, man? We're looking very healthy indeed. We're gonna be by far the strongest we've ever been, yeah. I have been pretty good though. My general health is solid, and yeah, I'm finally moved in, and we're feeling good. So we will do crazy stuff with the farms next KvK, yeah. 1606 also going next pop. Are you not afraid that you may end up versus 1606 in next pop? We're not going next pop. You going for the pop on Monday? I guess I just answered that question. I'm expecting Jobless ass KP gain in KvK. Well, by the time we get into KvK, we probably will not, or I will not be jobless at that point. So, you can see from my armaments, I go for like this bottom stat. So 5.8 damage reduction versus barbs, 5.2, 7, 6. Yeah, and then I run ZL, and then I have CY. So, but I can do level 8 forts with 600k troops with this gear. So, and then some of my other farms, I gotta send out together. Actually, is there a fort that I can join? No. Okay. I'll show you my other farms since that's probably a little bit closer to what you have. Like this one. What do I need to run 1+1 level 7 to 8 forts on a filler? So, Matthews, what you just saw right there, that's what you need. You need expertise commanders, and you can do a level 7 1+1, pretty much. Like this is what I have on, I have an expertise double C, and then I have this with an unexpertise Ethelfled. And I can do 1+1 level 5s with this, but I can't do level 7s. So, I do also have payback, I think. Yeah. Up here. But in general, I mean, yeah, you get it. You get what I'm trying to say. Oh, I can skill up some of my Gathers, huh? Okay. Wow, I have not gone through this in quite some time. Anything else? Yeah, I'm not going to worry about it. I am not going to worry about it. Okay, so as far as the question that I'm sure you guys actually are asking is, when is 1981 probably going to queue? Right now, it's looking like it's going to be a max skip for us, which is the first max skip I think I have ever had since leaving 2638. It's actually pretty wild. I think we are planning on registering on the 24th of November. I know that sounds insane. But there are a few reasons for that. So, I think there are a few pops, right? That are happening. There's one happening on the 10th of November that so it's like the 20, I thought it was like the 28th, right? I could be wrong here, by the way. I thought it was like the 28th of October, the 10th of November, or like the 11th of November, and then the 24th of November. So we can't take the one in the late October because we're not going to be ready for it as a kingdom, right? New migrants are coming in and everything. So we just can't take that one. And then we would like to take the 10th of November, or whichever one is about that time. We would like to take that one, but the problem is that Christmas is on Kingsland is on Christmas. So we already have the timeline, and we do not want to play, you know, Kingsland on Christmas. So I think the 10th of November option is just not for us. We will not take that one, which only really leaves one option. Which is max skipping and then going late November. Max skip for 81 would mean to register November 10th. Would it? I don't think so. The 26th? Is it the 26th? Because we've only had... So wait, the 26th of this month or of November? Because we can't go on the 26th of this month. It's just not possible. So, I mean, you can see my speeds, right? I mean, I've got 851 days. I'm spending a decent bit, but yeah, so I don't think max hit would mean register November 10th, because we've only had one pop so far, and I don't think the immediate pop still counts. I have to check with support, but you can skip 4 times, right? Or can you skip 3 times? I think you can skip 4 times. Wow, I should... Man, I should actually really look into this. Again, it's not my decision. This is just what I've been talking about with other people. But we've only had one pop so far. So we had the immediate registration when we came out of KvK, which I don't think counts for a skip. So, and then it's this one that it's this one. So this is our first skip, right? And then we've got the next one. The first pop after KvK counts 100%. So that doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, so you can skip 3, and on the 4th you have to register. Okay, so it wouldn't really make sense if the immediate skip, if they added the immediate skip, and then they just shortened everybody's off season by 2 weeks. But let's say it does count as a skip. You end up in 2489 or 1606 or 1093 if you don't max skip, I think. Well, the thing is, if the 10th of November is our max skip, then that's kind of what we don't want, right? But I think the first pop counts. So they shortened everybody's, like, the longest off season that you could have was shortened. Because it used to be you're registered on your 4th pop, and then, but you didn't get a pop for at least, 2 weeks. So now you still have to register. You still have to register on the 4th pop, but the immediate pop counts? That seems a little iffy. Again, I have never max skipped, so I don't actually know how it works. But so if we do the math, if we is there a calendar? If the 10th is a max hit, we are cooked indeed. Where's the calendar? Isn't there like an in-game calendar? Here. Can you guys see this? Okay. So, let's rewind the clock a little bit. We got out of KvK. Don't you have VIP support? Just ask. Yeah, I will. So what is today? The 15th? So we've already had technically two. This is our second pop. I can't. It's not in the correct view, so I'm not going to use that calendar. But this is technically our second pop. But first pop if you don't include the registration or the immediate registration, which means yeah. So when is the next one? When is the next registration? Wouldn't it be? Hold on. I have no idea how this works. The 20th? Wouldn't that be it? Since it's every 2 weeks? Okay. Anyway, I am going to ask VIP support. Because if the 10th is the max skip, that's exactly what we don't want. But I don't know. You had to register on your fourth pop. No, so you can do 3 skips. October 27th. 10 days. Okay. So that would be our third skip, which then would mean that the 10th. That would mean the 10th is our final skip, which is what we don't want. So I guess we're going the 27th. Huh. So that really sucks. Okay. So I have to confirm with support. Yeah, September 29th was our immediate. October 13th we just skipped. October 27th, November 10th. So, if the immediate registration counted as a skip, then November 10th would be our last day to skip, or our final registration. We wanted November 24th. All right, I'm texting VIP support. Hold on. Hold on. I'm texting him right now. Does the immediate registration after KvK count as a skip towards your maximum amount of skips in the off season? For instance, if our immediate pop coming out of KvK was the, what'd you say, Mateus? 29th of September. Does that mean our last available KvK would, or not? That means here, if we skipped the maximum amount, our must register KvK would be the 10th of November. Or okay, yeah. Also, why does my camera keep bugging out? What's going on? Does that mean if we skip the next, or does it not count? And then we can register on the 24th of November. Okay, there we go. Message sent. You're cooked? Don't think there's a November 24th for you? Okay. Yo, can I get R5? Wait. Is DJ on? So you said the R5 can look at how many skips you've done, right? Hold on. Wait. DJ. Can you pass R5? Would like to check something on stream. Okay. Well, guys, we might be cooked. Which means now, if that's actually the case, that means that we either have to decide between going into KvK unprepared the 28th of this month. Bro, there's no shot. There's no way I will be ready in 2 weeks. There's no way. There's no shot. There's no shot. This will be maybe 1,000 days. And then, or this will be more than 1,000 days. This will be like 1,000. I get about a little over 100 a week, I think. But maybe like 130 or 140 a week. I need to be like at least 2,000. Bro, oh god, no. It would be better to go to the 10th? It has to. I mean, it's either go the 10th and make some Christmas sacrifices, or go in and lose. You're a big whale, spend more. Mars. Look at this. VIP 19. 1,800 days played, huh? I am not a big whale. What is bro drinking? This is a coffee. And actually, should I tell the story again now that we have more people in here? No, I won't. It's a long story. Anyway, this morning I had vinegar in my coffee, and I put the creamer in there, and it made my coffee solid, and it was disgusting. So, yeah. I'm trying to get a R5 so we can check the calendar, guys. All right, we're gonna, before the panic sets in and I realize that we are completely fucked for next KvK, we are gonna launch some rallies. Bro said the story twice. I did, yep. What are you yapping about today? Well, I was yapping about our registration timeline, but it seems like I am completely cooked. What the fuck you did with that coffee? So, okay, now I have to tell the story again, because we have more people in here. Okay, I'm gonna tell the story, and nobody judge me for telling me the same story twice. Okay? But, alright, if you guys have a Keurig, right? You know, you put the K-cups in there, you make your coffee in the morning, like all that good stuff. You're supposed to clean it out, you know, every once in a while, and maybe every few weeks, few months, I don't know. I clean it out like once a month. But how you clean it out is you mix water and vinegar, and then you run it through the system a few times, right? It kills all the bacteria. Anyway, what I didn't realize is that the vinegar has a reaction when it comes into contact with the creamer. And for whatever reason, the creamer, like, solidified. Like, it became, like, a bunch of little tiny balls. I don't know how else to describe that. Okay? And it ruined my coffee this morning, and it was disgusting. Like, and I didn't realize it, and I accidentally had a sip, and it was like drinking boba tea, but smaller. It was absolutely vile. Anyway, and then I didn't know what was going on, so I made another cup of coffee, and I'm like, is my creamer bad? Like, did it go solid? You know how, like, really old expired milk, like, gets solid? I was like, oh, my creamer's bad. So I poured it out, and it was all good. So I didn't, like, understand what was happening. So I wasted, like, 2 to 3 cups of coffee trying to figure it out. And then I just said, oh, now I understand. So fuck that. And I am drinking black coffee now. Just go SOS, etc., where you can often decide KvK before Kingsland fighting. We don't want to do a recovery cave, man. Like, that's never 1981's plan. I can't do level 10s. I can do level 8s. I think I can do level 8s. All right, MSO, you got a girlfriend since I last checked, bro. You're gonna come in here and say that every time. His right hand, that's about as close as we're getting. That's about as close as we're getting. Leaving KvK to instant first pop is a rip. We're not doing instant first pop, but we are probably gonna go in quicker than I thought. Which means we're probably gonna have either Kingsland on Christmas, or we're just gonna be unprepared. So we're gonna have to figure it out. All right. If you are ever wondering what it's like to have a farm account in the main alliance, this is what it's like. You sit here and you rally barb forts forever. It's literally all you do. Ah. Oh, whoops. I thought that, I didn't have enough calves. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Too many forts, man. I can't find my stuff. All right. Okay. You guys will be in the 1606 window with 1719 and 2650. Maybe. Are they going on the 28th? I don't think they're going on the 28th. Aren't they trying to snipe 1093? Oh my god. Game, please. Oh. Okay. I'm not going to do that on my other... My other screen has this account on it, and it's too laggy with BlueStacks, so we're gonna close out a BlueStacks over there, and I'm just gonna do it like I've been doing all my other farms. Farm bar fort, main account any day. Yeah, so Mars, you missed it. We were going through the amount of bar forts that we've done the last few days, and we have one player who is in this chat, and I think he's doing. If you include the ones that he's filled on, about 400 a day, which is kind of insane. But we're doing our best here. Yeah, so nowadays, I mean, since I've started the stream, right, we've pretty much gotten over half of a Treasure of the Crystal. We get about 7 of these a day, with no events. So, you know, just wooden chests and people buying the dailies, right, like no gold chests. Or, you know, maybe 1 or 2, just kind of daily spending. And then, yeah, I mean, we do pretty well. It's going to be, I am excited to see what 1901 looks like during a holiday, you know? Get those special gold chest drops, a recharge, all that good stuff. Okay, I don't need to upgrade that. Okay. Yeah. Back to the main. Back to the main. Let's see, does anybody need to be filled up? No, we're good. Send this boy out. Alright. Ooh. Ah. Mishar, you are a pro like me? For what do you say? I don't know. Kane, do you think it's worth saving materials for the combo accessory? Yeah, if you have an extra accessory slot, I think the combo accessory is a pretty safe invest. 7 a day is insane? What do you mean? 7 what? 7 farms? Or 7 forts? Oh, 7 of these. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we get 7 of these. I always loathe would do a way to decrease my tech power on some farms. I just canceled the tech and pre-tech connected. Yeah. So Mars, I did the same thing. And you can kind of see this this account is not in the main alliance anymore. And to be fair, even my fillers aren't going to be in the main alliance soon. But it's just too large, right? I can log on to it. Now, I do plan on using it this next KvK because it's still going to have a lot of troops and speed ups, but I'm probably not going to recover any more on it. Like, I'm not going to put it in the main alliance. I'm not going to do any crazy things. I'm still spending my AP and stuff on barbarians because I did just, you guys can see, I just spent over 1 million action points on this farm with auto barb. So, it gave me a lot of gems and a lot of speed ups and a lot of resources for that matter. I just transferred a lot of these resources off, but this is pretty much all from auto barbs, except for the gold. You don't get much gold. And then, yeah, like 600 days of speeds that I can use. This is equal to about 1.2 million troops. So, yeah, I mean, I will probably use this farm still. It'll have 3 million infantry for next KvK. But in general, it's too high power, man. It's if I go in here, and I just made a video on this, right? But it's got 33 million non-troop power, which is it's just too high. And especially with 1901 beginning to flirt with the Imperium line, I will probably put it to sleep soon. But I want to make, like, this is still valuable. Right now, it's still good, right? But as 1901 gets larger, and there's going to be less and less space in the main alliance, I can't recover speed ups. And if I can't recover speed ups, that means that this farm will eventually start decreasing in value because I won't have as many troops on it, right? So I will go ahead and probably train to like 3 million infantry on this account for pre-KvK. And then I'll use it all, and then I'll get troops back, and I'll be at like 2 million, and then I'll use it all, and then probably by the KvK after that, when it's down to like 1 million inf or so, like I'll be like, okay, time to just put this thing to sleep. So I'll probably have this for 2 more KvKs and call it a day on this guy. Send it into the abyss. But I will miss it. I ain't gonna lie. But all my other farms are way better constructed. Does anyone need to be filled up, Big Can? Yeah, my bad. VIP 16 farm. Yeah, that's what happens when you sit in the main alliance. Guys, here, I'll show you something funny. Because I rally so many bar forts on my farms and quite honestly just sit in the main alliance, I have VIP 15 at least on all my farms. And I get enough gems, mainly from the auto barb that I've been doing, but also just being in the main alliance to where I buy the VIP speeds every week. Whoops. How many of you guys on your farms buy the 24-hour speed ups every week? God, it keeps... I don't care about helping my allies, man. Stop bringing me to the top. Look at this. So, I mean... yeah, these farms are going to be fat again, man. These farms are going to be large. I'm looking forward to it. Drums horn or ring horn or drums ring. What combo do you think is best? For a horn will always be better than a drums. Period. End of story. Horns will always be better than drums. If you find yourself connecting to a target more than you're not connecting to a target, then I would strongly recommend a ring. I think a ring has even more value on combo commanders because you're going to get a higher proc chance with your combo damage with your active skill, and then that means your secondary commander is going to have a ring proc for its active skill. So generally, I like ring on combo damage, but in general, I think horn ring you'll never go wrong with. Horn drums is kind of like you're playing with the overrage, but can be decent as well. I delete 2 daggers with crit for 3 drums. Yeah, Pachi, I hate that. Not gonna lie, I absolutely hate that. Frosty, what's up, man? Already registered? No, we are, well, we just kind of went through, we just went through a little bit of a scare. Oh. Also, registration time is over, so you can't see it anymore? Okay, I see. Sorry. I'm looking, this is not LB. I forgot. So, R5 is, is this alliance. My bad. So, guys, we just had our R5 check it. And because the registration period is over, you can't see, the amount of times that you've skipped. So, next registration period, we'll check it. You hate this? I'm deleting the daggers, and then I hate playing with a dagger. I hate that you deleted a dagger. Here, I'll just show you. I'll show you my lineup here. Okay. This is my lineup. This is brand new. I just did this today. Okay. I have a dagger. Where is it? I have a dagger here. Okay. And I have a web here. I do not regret either of these. I am happy with both of them. And I was talking to my kingdom members earlier today. With combo commanders and the effective combo coming out, web and dagger get a lot stronger as a debuff. With butterfly, my web has a 50% chance to proc whenever I fire an active skill per combo attack. Ideal. Not even talking about my normal attack. This essentially makes Arthur a active skill and a debuffer. So my long-term plan, I'm actually going to crit my dagger. And I want two, because I run 3 calves, right? You can see I run 3 calves. I want 2 combo marches, all right? 2 combo commanders. And guys, this is going to be like probably a year in the future, right? When more combo commanders get released for calves. But I'm going to have Philip or Arthur with something, and then another combo commander here. Probably replacing my wedge set, maybe my second wedge set. And I'm going to have dagger and web on both of them. And I'm going to be firing off debuffs, right? Oh yeah, and then everything else, I'll probably dismantle a horn, or not a horn, I'm sorry, a drum. And I will probably make the combo accessory and put it on one of the combo commanders. That's my plan. How did you make that account picture? That's sick. There are a few ways you can do it. I used to have one that I made myself. I ended up deleting it. And then I had one of my alliance members make one for me because he offered to do it. But in general, you can pay people to do it. Dagger is very useful in the field, yeah. Also, eventually, I will push a Zenith one of these days. If I didn't have to push 30 million power last KvK, oh, God. For those of you who don't know and are in chat, last KvK was really hard. For Offseason 1079, we played against them. And, I used to have 2,200 days of training speed ups alone. I trained all the way down to below 1,000 training days, and I put on 30 million power last KvK because I kept losing power, and I kept needing to put more power on because I needed to be able to swarm and garrison. So, yeah. But my plan is to eventually push the Zenith. And if you're pushing a Zenith, a dagger and a web are like really important because you're going to swarm things, right? So, looking PM. Is this you? So this is your account. It's a very solid account. I know that you are coming to a 1981 soon, so props. What would I say here? You got a lot of Xena skins. You have a lot of Xena skins, but not a lot of power. Interesting. I don't know how that works. What would I say? I mean, you look good. This is your weak spot right here, right? This set. I don't know why it's zooming in the middle, and I can't zoom in on the right side, but this leadership set is your weak link, especially the Vengeance. Vengeance is horrendous. Vengeance is by far the worst accessory, probably legendary accessory that you could get for open field. I definitely, if I were you, I probably would not have dismantled the dagger. I would have dismantled the Vengeance. Oh, are they 30-day Xena skins? Oh, they are. I didn't notice. I'm sorry. But at the same time, I mean, obviously your account is great. I don't mean to judge you too hard on this far right set, but I mean, yeah, dude, it looks good. Everything looks good here. Leadership is for random TP and 6 marches on past 7 in King's End. Yeah, that's fair. Actually, you know what? I just had kind of a discussion. I put a poll on my I can't talk because I'm thinking of something else on my YouTube, and I basically asked, should I make a full leadership set and literally not use it? Like, I wouldn't field it, I wouldn't do anything, but just to have on my wall so that, you know, when I have 7 marches, I have gear on my garrison. And guys, this is my tertio formation. So, like, I'm going to be front line. I'm going to be front line, and people are going to be hitting me because I'm going to be off territory. And I kind of just want some gear. So, and I don't know, man. Like, I could use that same thing to make this level 5, but I'm not a cav rally lead. I can make those same materials and maybe crit, like, some accessories, but part of me just wants 8 sets. And I know it's not smart, but, like, also I could take a city rally, and I think full leadership iconic 1 is better than inf gear iconic 5 for city garrison. So I don't really know. That would be interesting. I would like to try it though. I don't know. What do you guys think? And Norme really messaged every single player in the game? He did, yeah. I have a problem with golden heads because I don't still have, or don't have still BQ. Oh, you don't have BQ, okay. But I will try with the events and new cav soon. Only have 300 gold heads, yeah. Sounds like a horrible idea to waste 600 mats for a small gain. You're not wrong. It is kind of a horrible idea. But also, I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm kind of at the stage of my account, like, obviously these sets could get better. I could crit them. In fact, wait. Oh, I could refine this right now. I don't know, man. Just like making an extra set for Siege. Yeah. I agree. But, like, what am I gonna do? Like, part of me is like, I am fighting in these KvKs, right? Where no matter what, I'm fighting imps, right? And when I am essentially, like, the iconic 5 is better, I don't know. I don't know if it is or not. And just do Gorgo Hera? Gorgo Hera is trash as a city garrison. I don't know. The thing is, it's not necessarily about taking a city rally. That's not really where my head is at. My head is when I random teleport against these Imperiums, and this is on my wall, that scares me, right? Like, I would like to random teleport in Kingsland, have 7 marches out there, and feel comfortable that I have something on my wall, you know? And this is dirty, by the way. Like, I don't think that many people have, like, look at this armament, bro. Hey, look at this. I don't think that many people have actual armaments like this for their city garrison. But yeah. And I'm 100% gonna max the new commander. Where is he? Yeah, Matthias. So I'm gonna go for next MGE for him. I have 1,151 gold heads, but that's gonna go towards the open field commander. And I'm also buying the dailies for Lapu Lapu. Where's Lapu? But I mean, I'm not really gonna use Lapu Lapu. Lapu Lapu's only for cities. Or for city rallies. I'm probably going to use a Hera. And I just run Hera with, whatever. Matthias. Yeah, I need an anti-swarm set. I agree. So Bing Bong agrees. After that, you work on second set of your favorite troop type. Wait, you want one perfect set for each troop type? Well, I mean, you saw what I was looking at, right? Like, yeah, this isn't perfect, but this is pretty good. This is perfect. And then this is getting there. But there's no point in me going to Iconic 5 for a lot of these for QSH, right? Like, damage to rallies, armies, and garrisons. That to me, doesn't do much. And then Vengeful Strike really doesn't do much, pretty much at all, because whenever you're hit, like, with a basic attack, you have counterattack boost. Like, for QSH, that does almost nothing. For this, Shattering Strike does literally nothing for QSH, guys. Shattering Strike does literally nothing. So, 10% chance to increase the next skill damage you deal by 5%. He's doing, like, a ton of skill damage, but individually, right? Like, tiny bits. So, it's like, this does nothing. This, what is this? Willy? Reduce the next skill damage you take. This is also like almost nothing in the open field context because like there's so much little itty bitty splash damage, right? From QSH. Like QSH ruined a lot of this. This I should get to level 4, yes. But the march speed is kind of useless. This is already 5. The only thing that is worth it on QSH to get to 5 is the bow, right? This is it. So I want to get this to level 5, this to level 4, these to level 3, and then for this, I want to get this to level 5, probably the helmet to level 5, and then these to level 3, and then I'm done. So once I do that, right, like, I pretty much have nothing else to do on these sets except for, I mean, yeah, some of the small stuff, and then I finish these. Okay, and QSH damage to garrisons, that's not my highest priority, man. Not my highest priority. This one. So in general, it's like, I kind of just want to feel safe on my wall. And then I just never have to worry about it. Dude, whenever I random or whenever I'm off territory, there was actually a time last KvK. We were fighting, I was right next to a flag, and I was like cheeseburgering, and some guy accidentally swarmed me. Hold on. I don't know if I still have it. I don't even know if I saved it. Yeah, I don't think I saved it. Oh, I got shit on. What is this? Oh, this is the double? No, actually, I didn't get shit on. It was fine. T4. Yeah, we crushed him here. My goodness. Okay, anyway. Looking at last KvK, I don't think I saved it. But I was getting swarmed, and I was off territory, and my hero was completely naked, and I panicked, and I teleported out, right? Even though he swarmed me accidentally, and he got like 300,000 deads, and I got, 50k sev wounds or something, right? Like, but I panicked because I had no gear on there. So I just like to be in like a safe mental space, you know? Ken, you already saw the reports I got from Matthias? I have no idea what you're talking about. Would be a go to KvK. Next KvK, 1981, 1718, 3473, 1903, and 1316. What would those teams be? I think 1316 is by far the strongest kingdom there. And then it's probably... I mean, I don't know how 1718 is looking after their migration. I know 3473 got a lot of players, but they just lost Akanata. So I guess in terms of strength, it would probably be 1316, 1718. After our migration, we're probably going to be pretty even with 3473. So maybe 1901 equals 3473 and then 1903 after that? I'm not sure. But also, I don't know what 1903 looks like. But I do know that they've had some tough KvKs. Just go up to 200 million power and you're safe? Yeah, that's something that I can't exactly do, huh? Yeah, Des, you can send me the Matthias reports if you'd like. Getting field marches leveled up, making your swarming better. That's more pressure and more burns in KvK. Yeah, but I don't really swarm much, guys. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm 117 million power. I swarm when I have to, yes. And I guess I did lose almost 40 million power last KvK because I trained up 30 million more power. But in general, like, I don't really want to be a swarmer until I push the Zenith. And honestly, maybe this is just good enough, bro. How many stats is this? This is just a lot of stats. Like, even if I'm naked, this still hurts, right? 15% boost to counterattack damage. Brutal. 8% damage reduction when I'm surrounded. 3% damage resistance. 5% damage reduction from active skills. I don't know. 1903 is at 1.4 build KP. Yeah, so maybe I'd put them a little below us in 3473 after migration. I just noticed that I got rank 21 honor and rank 11 zenith. France. No way. Where did Akanata go? Akanata's gonna go to 2049. I think does anybody have the mail? I think it was in here. I'm not gonna scroll all the way through this chat. Let's see if he's there already. Wait, he can't be there already. Because they're not open yet. But yeah, he's not there yet, but he'll be there. I think his small native account will stay in 3473. But yeah, they're gonna lose Akanata, which is kind of a bummer for them. All right, guys, can anyone tell me like why has it been so like dead in the Rise of Kingdoms like KvK scene recently? Is it just because like a few matchmakings were bad? I feel like the last maybe 2 to 3 weeks there have been literally nothing like at all. Can you just craft like a blue and purple shit so Lisa has something? But that's not nearly as good as legendary shit, you know? Yes, it would be crazy and fun and equal. Maybe, if they do it right. And if you really want, craft 2 more accessories. I don't need accessories. How much KP does 19.1 have? We still are waiting on about 20 migrants, but I think we're at like 1.2. Where are we? 1.24? Yeah. We're waiting on some migrants still. 3473 gained Matt Achilles. Great. Matt Achilles is a good player, but I don't think that's like... I would not trade Akanata for Matt Achilles. No offense. Does that make sense? Yeah, since the last 2 promising KvKs have been canceled or farming KvKs, yeah, it's brutal. Actually, I'm getting kind of low on AP here. You know what? Let's stop doing all this farm shit, because I know you guys don't want to see that on stream. So I'm going to send out some gatherers, and we'll spectate a KvK. Alright. Is XO the new main alliance? We're in the sub-alliance for more chess. How much KP will you gain with the new migrants? Probably about another 200,000 or 300,000. All right. All right. Don't worry, guys. This will only take a moment. Is 1903 on 3 farming KvK streak? I guess it depends on if you consider the 2377 a farming KvK. Because I definitely don't. The 3v1 against 2377, that was a hard KvK, man. But if you consider it like a bad KvK, which, you know, I feel like it was a bad KvK, then yeah, I think they've had 3 bad KvKs in a row. But, you know, bad KvKs are kind of like a, they're a double-edged sword, right? You know, I'd say you definitely lose more than you gain because people get unmotivated or people leave. But in general, I would say, you know, the players that stay are super stacked, right? Maybe I should apply on Migration Discord. I don't have a Season of Conquest account at the moment. Maybe buy or share one. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be hard to apply if you don't have an account. But I think nowadays, as a new player, man, just buying an account's it's the meta. Can you make a list with your predictions on the next KvK 19-1 with potential opponents, their KPs, etc.? Would be interesting to see. Yeah, I mean, I suppose I could do that. Maybe that's a good streaming topic for, you know, later on in the week. I think it all depends on who is in KvK and who is, like, actually available to register. We were waiting that long to get into KvK. I'm going to be stacked. Yeah, so that's what we were talking about on stream earlier. We actually don't know if our last available skip is going to be the 10th, or not the 10th, but our last available like time that we can register, like we're going to be forced to play, will be the 10th. Then I guess we're going to register on the 10th. Well, I don't know. That's tough. Wrong methods to sell your account? Also true. Depends on what you want to get out of the game, I guess. Alright. I think we're done. We sent out medium cane earlier. Alright, let's chill out. Oh. Ooh. Chad, I gotta get a haircut. My head's getting itchy. 10th KvK sadly is such a bad timeline. Yeah, which is why I was kind of saying that we're screwed. Oh god. Ooh, I like that. Alright. Alright, anything that we could do? Oh, I could craft my leadership stuff. Group health, huh? Versus this. Oh, actually, this isn't bad at all. This is not bad at all for mixed. Okay, maybe I don't need to spend all these legendary materials. I don't know, man. I think it's going to be a game time decision. Probably before next KvK. Like, I don't know. We'll see, we'll see. Alright. You should register on 2710 because 3473 and 1718 are going to register as well. I don't think we'll do that, but we'll see. I have no idea. I thought I had an idea before the stream started, and then I realized that our max skip might be one less than we were actually planning on, so... honestly impressive that 1903 is still standing. They must have a solid core like 81. Yeah, I mean, they clearly have a solid core. Where's my mouse? There it is. Which pop will see their Kingsland during Christmas? That's the 10th of November. That's what we're talking about. Means I can finally quit. Yeah, true. Nikki bought my account and plays on it in your kingdom. I only have a KvK1 restart account now. Took a break from the game after 254 collapsed. Interesting. You were in 254. That's funny. Nikki bought your account, huh? Where's Nikki at? Hello? Nikki? I have no idea. Maybe she's not in LB right now? No, she's right here. I don't know. She has a weird N. But yeah, Nikki's great. We love Nikki. Are you the recent owner of Nikki's accounts? I mean, Nikki's the recent owner. Your Zig fight last KvK? Yeah. Watch it? You want me to go rewatch my Zig fight from last KvK? You know, that's something that actually doesn't happen that much in KvK, or even the content world in general. You know, you just gave me a good idea. Would you guys actually like it if, as a war lead, I go through clips of my old stream and kind of like give you my perspective of what's going on and like maybe things that I'd change or decisions that I'd make different, would that be a good thing to see? Like an actual reaction VOD review? Like what's going through my head and all that stuff. Here, let's I'm genuinely curious. Let's start a poll. Would you watch a VOD review or lead stream? I'm genuinely curious. It's not actually that bad. Not a bad idea. Better than to see you doing fort rallies, to be honest. Hey man, you got something to get fort rallies? Alright, fine. We're gonna go, we'll go back. I mean, I could pull a page out of Appo's book and just start reviewing every single kingdom in the game. And then, being amazed by every single player and how no player is bad. Alright. I'm too honest to do, kingdom reviews, man. Who's this? Oh, this is 2774. Yes, please, and make it informative as well. Well, that would be the plan, yeah. Kane, good evening. When are we gonna have guest at KP again? Persetti, I just did guest at KP like 2 or 3 days ago. Which means that I'm probably not gonna do it again for another month. I don't know, man. As long as I don't have a job, I'm gonna be active on content creation. So maybe within a week. Who knows? What's up, Stitches? Guys, does anybody have the stats for this KvK? I feel like 2774 is constantly losing. Isn't this Peacemaker's account? They're getting pushed pretty hard. And then, who's this? They're still double rallying this thing? Oh, man. Oh, Johnny Wick! No! No! Oh, no, I missed it? Yeah, sorry, man. Usually when I do, just the KP streams, I try to put up the notification that I'm doing it at least 12 hours in advance, so it gives time to actually submit. Holy Hera YSS Garrison, they've been doing it all day. – 74 got the worst allies you can get. Oof. Like as a campmate or their allies up here? Their allies up here seem to be doing just fine. $3060 is my favorite kingdom. I take a drink whenever Ethelflood is spotted. I can only watch about 10 minutes each time. Oh, man. So mean. So mean. I mean, campmates? Who are their campmates? $13.94? I don't know. But isn't 2774 like super fat? I mean, if you have accounts like this in your kingdom, you're gonna have bad campmates. Like, you gotta do a lot of the carrying. Also, these siege are a menace. See, if you're down here, you're getting crushed probably. Getting crushed by siege. What would I try to do? I'd try to get everybody right on this mountain, right here, and push from here to here. That's what I would try to do. Here to here. Everybody on the mountain huggers, and you push down. Everybody up here is not fighting efficiently. You want everybody right here where this siege is. That's what you want. Is 1316 really that strong? Yeah, 1316 is crazy, man. They're very strong. They're 24/7 uptime on a lot of their accounts. They've just kind of always been a smaller version of 1960, I think. And now, especially since 1960 collapsed, a lot of the players actually went there. There you go, they're pushing. Keep hugging the mountain. Yep, you know how it goes. Yeah, they're going to push him back to the pass here, I think. Yeah, they're all running away. Maybe there's a marker? That's weird. Isn't 1394 Fleisch Kingdom or his old kingdom? I have no idea. I have no idea what kingdom Fleisch is in, because normally most kingdoms that he's in somehow dies, and he's somehow at the center of it. Didn't he, like, open the cap or something because they wouldn't give him an MGE, like, some petty shit, something like that? Yeah, they're going to push him back to the pass here. There you go. Some free KP. Go nuts. Oh, a Gorgo in the open field. Like it's 2013. Hey, man. To be fair, I ran Gorgo Liuche, so... I can't hate that much. And it was very good for me. Yeah, they're chilling. I think... Isn't it kind of 2774 downtime, give or take? 1394 is a dead imp? Oh, they're Imperium? Yikes. Oof. Hate to have joined that rally, huh? Why does nobody like Fleisch? He generally does most things for his own self-interest. Whether it's money or content, whatever it is. He's still in 1394, but in a farm alliance? Yeah. I don't actually think Fleisch plays the game. He just plays this game for money. Like, he's in a farm alliance in a dead Imperium? Come on now. Look at the stats, Kane. They're so weird, like how they're 2 gold imps, 1 silver imp. 2774 is actually on top by far. Interesting. What a weird KvK. What am I looking at again? 2774. So, oh, 3060's in this too? 1188. Huh. Weird. So, dead can't mate. Dead can't mate. And then... Interesting. Okay. And I'm guessing 3213 is a dead can't mate as well? Or maybe not dead, but a bad imp. I don't know. This is a weird KvK. Without looking at the scans, I have no idea. This just looks weird. I think we're going into 2774's downtime, though. Didn't you have a weird drama with his old stats page where he didn't have ownership of the scans or something? Yeah. Like, he was paying somebody else to do the scans, and they were the ones providing the actual software, but he was kind of he was middlemaning the situation, so he was profiting off of it. And then I think those same people ended up going to Hero Scrolls, if I'm not mistaken. I don't actually know. I could be spouting up my ass, but that's what I remember off the top of my head. It seems like a good fight at the very least. Gonna have some fun, you know? Oh, where's Blood Lackey? He's in this kingdom, right? Hold on. Where is this guy? Hey, there he is. This fucking guy. Probably the most troll player I know. He's a really strong player, but man, he's got a mouth, I'll tell you that. I will tell you that. You sent him on Discord? Alright, give me a sec. Oh, Des, you sent me the Matthias thing. Matthias Hera. Somebody tapped you and you just skill cycle somebody. Oof. Yeah, dude, the instant proc hurts, man. That's why I want it. Obviously, I'm not going to be whatever power fluffy pony is, but still gonna be a lot. Dude, the stats in this KvK are so low. What was there? What? Where's this money coming from? What do you mean, friends? So I don't. Were there no Zone 5 fights in this KvK? I don't understand. Or am I just like? I don't know. Did 1981 just kind of, you know, skew my expectations about what a good kingdom is? Oh, building flag gonna go down. Wait, building? No, already built. Wow, they're raw swarming this at past 7? Oh no, there's a rally here. Still. What power are these guys swarming at? Oh. Okay, bud. Do your thing. Do your thing. Matthias YG, best pair for big whales off territory? Yeah, that's true. I think, in general, though, if you're a big whale and you can instant proc people, you want to go Matthias YSG. If you're a normal player and you want some anti-swarm and like, if you're maybe 110 million power and people might swarm you, you want Hera with Matthias. And if you're taking a city rally, you want Lapu Lapu with Matthias. That's what you should run. So I will keep, you know, Matthias or Hera Matthias on my wall. And then if I ever take a city rally, I'll swap to Lapu. Maybe I'll have him done. How good is 2774? They're decent. I mean, here, let's see if I can... Hold on. Alright, can you guys see? I mean, look, they're obviously doing well. 61, what is this? Billion KP? But this is like, what? Day 1 of past 7? Okay, no, they're doing fine. They're doing fine. I'm sorry. I said the stats were low, but honestly, if they just had a Zone 5 fight, and then maybe this was updated 2 hours ago, this is still pretty good. I mean, these are pretty low, but I don't know what their Zone 5 fight was like. 3060 doing 3060 things. Yeah, this is fine. They'll be over 100. They'll definitely be over 100 by the time Kingsland ends. Holy... What? Huh? Oh, that's just power. I thought that was total deads. I'm sorry. Wait, how is this even possible? How do you have so many deads with such little kill points? Are they, like, fighting each other? What's going on here? Can anybody explain this to me? How is this even possible? Okay, anyway. They should be over 100, which is pretty good. I mean, 1981 got almost 200. But probably a little different style of KvK, I would say. Alright. That's power gained? Wait, you're right. Bro. Bro, I have no idea. 3060, man. 3060. Maybe that was for Zenith? Maybe? I have no idea. I have no idea. What seed is 74? I think they're same seed that 1981 is. I think they're mid to high A. Probably gonna get a burn on this flag soon. Oh, and here. They healed everything. not touching. Is the fort touching? Ah, the fort's touching. Why do you have this flag? Can somebody explain to me why they have this flag? What does this do? You usually put flags in front of your forts to protect your fort, but the fort is protecting the flag. Maybe so that they can get in the flag to reinforce the fort? I don't know. Who knows, man? I'm not here to judge. Not here to judge. Actually, yes, I am. I'm streaming. I'm judging. Oh, man. All right, come on. I want to see this. I want to see this rally. I know they're rallying it. They probably pushed 10 million and thought that they would win in 3060. Yeah, but if you have 100 players pushing 10 million, it's going to be a little tough. Guys, how did 3060 become like 3060? You know? Like, what happened? What happened to them? Did somebody just open the cap and then they just, that was it? Kind of like a 1002, 1003 situation? Because they're too young of a kingdom to, like, be like that, you know? I have no idea. Okay. Also, guys, I think we're zeroing the deadweight. Hold on. I'm just going to do this. Cane farmy. Level 8. Oh. Never mind. Wait, hold on. What? Oh. Oh. 18 UTC? That's not for a little bit. It's 30 minutes? Oh. Okay. Well, in 30 minutes, we'll check on this guy, huh? They had like 2 KvKs where they fought their campmate? Really? Every off-season open cap? That's brutal. Ooh! Oh, it's a lot of marches. Okay, right now I would send everybody back on this mountain because they're clearly pushing you from behind. Go back. Not everybody on the flag. You want to escort the rally. The rally's not here yet. Ball here. Here. Ball. And push. Okay, well. They're kind of pushing. I don't know. This is all disorganized. Isn't 18 UTC 30 minutes ago? Oh, I have no idea. Maybe they meant 19 UTC, but it would be weird to have a marker for the past. What time is it? My watch is dead. Yeah, 18 UTC is 30 minutes ago. That is correct. See, now you're in this weird situation where your rally is getting crushed because you over-rotated on the flag. But it seems like it'll be okay. All right. Gorgotoku, strong garrison. Delta formation Attila Subutai, so it's gonna get crushed. I mean, this guy could just hard fill this, honestly. I think he is. 8134. 345. 345. Nah, he's not hard filling. I mean, to be fair, like, what's the point of hard filling, you know? Like, honestly, this account, holy, bro, I have a feeling these accounts are not going to drop that much power. I mean, if you're this power, you could stuff at past 7. You can do whatever you want. I mean, this rally is clearly trading super negative. Good old Gorgo Toku, man. Never change. 74 seems fat? Yeah. Oh, they hit a city. Tough. I think 74's hardest KvK was when they probably fought us. I mean, realistically, this flag should not go down. These two players should just stuff this thing. It's trading very well, but they're swarming it now. Are they swarming it? I think they are. I think a few marches are swarming it. No? Maybe not. Yeah, I mean, when the Toku active skill is only hitting for 32k, this thing is probably at like 400k troops. I mean, the rally's not full either. No, somebody got it. Yeah, this thing is going down. Now it's getting swarmed now. Now they're swarming it. Yeah, this guy. See, this guy knows what's up. Use her power. Get it done. These guys, I don't think got in there once. And it's dead. Like a 74's campmate, I would imagine they should be heart filling. That's because you have power, doesn't mean you're going to use the power. I mean, these players aren't high power. Yeah, they're all low power, actually. They might just have a lot of them. Low power, low KP, man. I wonder how this looked at the opening. Not a ton of KP happening. Yeah, Does this still look the same? Double rallies on Harrow ISS? The real crime is if they don't use their power in Kingsland. We'll see. I hope they do. Is there a rally? Yeah, there is. Is there a double rally or a single rally? Attila sub? Yeah. I mean, Attila Subutai completely destroys this garrison. Alright, we're gonna head back. Let's see, is this guy getting zeroed yet? Oh, I missed a rally! Oh. Alright, well, we get to zero some dead weight, chat. Ooh. 91 recruiting is open. Few stops remaining. Cerno. Simone, is that you? Are you, is that your name in real life? It's Simone? Cerno? Simone? That kind of makes sense. Alright. Let's see how this goes. I have no idea when the rally's going to launch. So guys, just a little bit of backstory on this account. This account was probably one of the worst decisions that we made as a migration team. And there was a group, you guys all know Giovanni. Really good player, awesome player. And I have nothing against him personally, he's a great guy, but he migrated to 1981 and then left after one KvK, after we had bad matchmaking. And he brought with him like a group of 4 other players from 1846. every single one of those players dumped their account here and sold it to a deadweight. So this is one of those accounts, and it had like probably a new owner once every 3 or 4 months, and it said that it would participate in KvKs, the last 2 KvKs, and it hasn't. So now it's getting zeroed, and it hasn't migrated out. So and now it gets zeroed. So enjoy. 1188 taking these double rallies, Hero YSS all morning doesn't even make sense. They want to farm deads, man. I don't know what else to say. There, I'm gonna ask for the reports. Actually, I'm not gonna open up those chats. I will. Come on, this rally's got to be cooking eventually, right? How long does it take to launch a rally? Smaller kingdoms deal with that a lot, but no way they would try that in 1901, etc. What did they think would happen? No, why are we scouting it, man? What? Okay, let's all just ping him 1,000 times that he's online, or that he's not online. Come on, man. We know better. To be honest, like, I mean, this guy, whatever. Who cares about this guy? I mean, this guy obviously a deadweight, but I don't blame him as much because he got the account and then he's deadweight, sure. I blame the people that migrated into 1901 saying they're gonna, you know, fight with us and do all that good stuff, and then sold their account after 1 KvK and then sold it to deadweight who, yeah, those are the people I blame. I don't blame this guy. I mean, this guy's trash and we need to zero him, but yeah. There we go. Oh, Arthur on the wall. Less than ideal. Ooh. Guys, Arthur Phillip on the wall. Oh. God, that hurts. That hurts. $81. This needs at least 2 more rallies, I think. Probably 1 more rally. 1 more rally and then swarm this guy down. Lost a good bit of power there. Looks like we're filling this with mostly farms. Got some mains in there. I'm not going to cry over it. Some of the new migrants, it's okay. Whatever. RIP. Indeed, Matthews. That's fair. The OG owner dumping their trash gets most of the blame. Oh, for sure. They should. Launch it up, Red. Where's the Attila sub? Red is our deadweight lead, so I think, and he's an archer rally. I think he's just using archers. But yeah, we could use Attila sub, I guess. Might be a little bit better, but I'm not gonna cry over it. What? Hold on. Okay. Sorry. I'm making plans for later tonight, apparently. Mortezno, what's going on? Alright, seems like the rally was launched. Is that your screen reflection in the animal portrait? No, it's actually my window. So it's what you guys are seeing. These are my screens. And then my TV and my window are over there. So here, if I go stand in front of my window, let's see if you can see me. Here, hold on. Can you see me in the reflection? Yeah. That's just what it is. Alright, guys. I think this is probably going to be... Wait, did he just heal? Is he online, chat? He was at exactly 75 million power. No. His kill points were. I'm dumb. This is what happens when I stand up and do push-ups. Or jumping jacks over there. I saw the 75 million or billion kill points. That's what I was seeing. 76 million power. Okay. Okay. Never mind. Yeah, honestly, Mr. Cock can just, I think he can just go ahead and swarm this thing down. The painting in the back isn't hanging nicely. Fix it. So, funny you mentioned that. It's actually straight. It's straight. But for whatever reason, like literally I have a level and everything. But on the camera, it looks like it's curved. I have no idea why. Lisa, trust me, it's straight. I used the level and I did everything. So I don't know why on camera it looks like it's curved to the right. Camera distortions, wide camera or wide angle lenses do that. Yep. Camera's bullying me. What can I like? I could put something there. I don't know. I don't. I'm looking around and I don't really see anything. My plants? Nah. Got department tour win? New apartment tour? Just make it crooked so it looks straight for us. The thing is, if I make it crooked, then I'm gonna have to realign it. Hold on. If I... No, this is a bad idea. Like, it's hanging on a nail. Now I probably missed it. Okay, well, it's still straight. Hold on. Oh. Wait, is Mr. Cock rallying? Okay, sure. Whatever. Get it done. There. This is how you know it's straight, because I literally have my toolbox right here. Oh, we're already swarming it. Mr. Cock. Mr. Cock, why? It's fine. Whatever, do your thing. There. He's so high power, it doesn't really matter. I would say you guys could probably just warm that down. All right, hold on. Oh, see, now it's not straight. Oh, I just sneezed. All right. Oh my god, I messed it up. There we go. All right, we're good. See, now it is officially straight. And it probably still looks crooked on the camera. Do you know which country Commander Shapur is for? Like which country he's from? I do not. Not at the top of my head. We could probably go look it up, though. Where's Shapur at? No, Shahanshah. Shahanshah. Okay. Info. Shapur is also brilliant. Of Zoroastrianism. City of Bishapur. Founded of the Manikism. Okay. Cool. I don't... Yeah. He bubbled? No way. Oh, maybe we should have swarmed him then. Should have swarmed him after that last rally, like I said. That's sad. RIP, brother. Dang. Bubble. Crazy. Crazy. Deadweight logs in. He bubbles up. Tough life. Tough life. Farm 4. All right. Well, guys, I think we've seen a failed 0 attempt and some pretty shitty pass fighting. I've actually been streaming for 2 hours now, which is not bad considering there's not anything going on in the Rise of Kingdoms right now. And it seems like your poll, by the way, seems like a lot of you guys would actually enjoy a Vider view of some war leading. So I think for our next stream, that's exactly what I'm going to try to do. I think for the next stream, maybe tomorrow, the next day, who knows, I will pull up either some of our zone openings, or maybe just the Kingsland or the Zig fight from last KvK, and kind of see where we want to go from there, right? So, but yeah, I'd love to review it. It sounds like a lot of fun, honestly. As long as the quality is good. I'm not sure how the quality would be on a rewatch, but yeah, we'll see. Let's see if anybody's streaming right now. Hold on. Wait, doesn't Oppo normally start at this time? Where's Oppo at? Let's see. He might not be streaming. He is not streaming. Okay. That's fine. We are going to go ahead and raid Bot Impossible. My man. I think he is unfortunately fighting in this KvK that we were just watching. Alright. Okay. Cortex is live. I think I'm going to go raid Bot. I think he's fighting from the 2218 point of view. Gonna go say hi to him. And thank you guys for being here. And much love. I will probably see you in a VOD review. Probably next stream. Alright, guys. Peace out. Much love. See you in the next one.